What's up, y'all? It's that one dude, Durag Rico, a.k.a. the Headshot Hooligan, a.k.a. Ooh, I got two gats gripped up with leather going down my back, about to jump in slow motion, diving through like Max, a.k.a. I got stabbed in the chest, took a breath, you thought I left, but then I still stepped. Passing it on to that one dude with my left. There you go.
Man in a cipher. Put him in a cipher, boy.
Man, this nigga tried to steal my flow. This nigga really stole my flow. What? It's okay, though. You know, it's your boy, KB. Oh, no, that ain't me no more. Motherfucking be K Kon.
Two carnations ago.
AKA the hellacious hippo, nigga.
Oh, that's violent right there. That's violent.
See, I'm the one that was left out of Demon Souls and motherfucking me Elden Ring. See, I'm that hippo that when you step in the water, nigga. You see how I just got quiet? That's what happens when you fuck around with me. Shit get quiet. Shit get real quiet. See, I didn't want to cancel myself, but you know who run the depths of the sea? Nigga, me. Ass on 5, nigga. My bad. My bad. Let me not bring them up. You remember Jaws? You remember Jaws?
Legend.
I let that nigga make it. Remember Deep Blue Sea?
Samuel.
I let that nigga make it. But fucking around with me, the hippo nigga? Them niggas non-existent now. Where the fuck they at?
Hippos is fast as hell, man.
Where the fuck they at?
They led us to think that they were sweet as kids.
Look, all I'm saying is, look, man. They thought physics destroyed the submarine. No, nigga, it was me. The fucking hippo, nigga. I'm here.
Flames.
I'm here. And I'm gonna pass it to this nigga with the motherfucking me shoestrings around his head to see what he got to say today.
Hey, I appreciate you, K Kon, with that long ass intro. Damn. What's going on, everybody? This is G Night. This is G Baby. This is Father Flank. This is Flank Daddy. This is also Torgle's best friend. If you don't know, now you know. And I'm going to pass it off to the Hudson River Master.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, put my feet out there. Y'all know about man. Y'all should know. Y'all should know by now. It's your boy Dobie. Butterfeet, your ace of spades, stealth school graduate, combo connoisseur, the pineapple python, the recon rattlesnake. How y'all doing, man?
Oh, man. That's the squad.
That is the squad coming to y'all in a party of 4, like a whole game of whatever sport you want to play. And that is the crew of the Shut My Dough podcast, where we stay geeked up about something. And you know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you off, but I got a quick little PSA. You know, for the folks out there, I want to get this out the way.
I mean, but you gonna cut off the intro?
Happy birthday!
And the philosophy of the show?
I got to, bro. I got to let it be known. Happy birthday to my wife.
Shout out to Mrs. Khan. Shout out to Mrs. Khan. That'll work. That'll work.
Turn up.
Mm-hmm. That man geeked up about his wife. He geeked up about his wife. He geeked up.
You gotta be.
Yeah, man, she got to be there for a reason. Yeah, I'm aware that in some parts of the culture that geeked up means that you take a bunch of prescription pills or erotic medicines and such. We're not talking about that type of geeked up. We're talking about finding something that you love and getting deep into it, knowing it in
that natural high.
Inside out, doing your research and such to know your due diligence whenever you're talking on topics so you don't be looking crazy. Or, never mind, we got controversial individuals in the building. Shout out to him. But, yeah, man, we going to kick this off. Character of the week brought to y'all by none other than one of the Stealth School graduates.
Hey.
Of the decade.
That's a good,
that nigga been called a couple times before.
For the past 20 years, maybe. But yeah, Character of the week. Let me say, I think this guy has been completely forgotten when it comes to the beat 'em ups, let's hack and slash, whichever category you want to use.
Oh, this is
But
good. This is good.
if you ask me, if I was to make a Mount Rushmore of hack and slash main characters or beat 'em up main characters, I would probably chisel him first.
Mm.
I'm talking about Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, you know, I hate you right now.
What you mean?
Snatched?
I hate you right now.
We saying something got snatched?
What?
You know.
What? Whoa! Hold on.
Nothing.
I need to know.
Continue.
Let me. Oh.
Continue.
Anyways, I ain't gonna dig it. I ain't gonna go too deep into this character because his action speaks louder than his words. But let's say he started off back on the first Nintendo, but it wasn't really a hack and slash. It was more, let's say, a platformer. Hard as hell, by the way. Never did beat him. But fast forward to the Xbox days, that's when it turned into a hack and slash, bloody as hell.
Ooh, showers.
Complete, yes, bloody action. I don't know if he came before Dante. I don't know if he came before Kratos. I know he came before Bayonetta. But like I say, I would put him first on the Mount Rushmore of hack and slashes. Backstory about this guy: he was raised by his father, Joe Hyabusa, as part of the dragon lineage. So, as a kid, he had to grow up through rigorous training just so he can take over.
Traditions.
Yeah, very, very, very rough. But as a grown man, he's a full-fledged ninja, strong, protecting his clan. And throughout Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3, including the Sigma variants, you basically have him slaughtering rival clan members known as the Black Spider Clan. Got him slaying demons, devils, witches, any threat from the underworld. All he's trying to do is keep the peace.
Hard.
All he's trying to do is really keep the peace. And there's no remorse for his enemies. But outside of that, he's really, he's calm, cool, collected, pretty wise. And that's my character of the week.
Look,
Had a couple cameos. Yeah. Huh?
Let's not forget this nigga arsenal of weapons, man.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, slaying all of them with a completely different arsenal weapon than your average ninja.
A lot of variety.
You got your basic swords, you got scythes, you got staffs, nunchucks. My favorite weapon,
talons.
which I said back in the day, the Falcon Talons. Crazy. That's my guy right there. Character of the week.
Oh man. Shout out to Ryu Hayabusa, controlling himself around all those gorgeous character models from the Dead or Alive series.
Yeah.
And
let me throw. Can I throw a little fact in there? Not a fact, but more of an opinion.
Hey, spill it.
Okay, so you folks out here who think the From Soft games are hard. I want you to play a Ninja Gaiden game. Just play like the first 2 or 3 levels. You'll know what real difficulty is. There's no pattern. There's no pattern to those enemies.
It's crazy how they translated old school side scroller hard into a 3D hack and slash, but they did it.
Yeah.
They did it.
You play a From Soft game like Dark Souls, and play something like Ninja Gaiden. You'll have a hard time thinking. You'll be like, damn, I thought Dark Souls was hard. No, this is way harder.
Oh man,
there's no real pattern in this game.
It's remorseless.
Yeah, there's no real pattern. And the crazy thing is, they say when you play like any of the modern Ninja Gaiden games, you have to keep a cool head. Because if you play that game
you
angry,
have to.
You play that game angry, you will lose. You will not complete anything.
Reflexes got to be on point.
Well, with them From Soft games, them enemies got a pattern. And yeah, makes it way easier to think of, to deal with.
Oh man.
But that's all. That's all I gotta say.
Bet. K Kon, you got anything, man? You sound like you've been itching besides the weapons that you wanted to include, man.
Nah, man, that's just my shit, man. I mean, I don't have the collection for no reason. And as a younger kid, beating 3,
Nah,
2.
you was acting like I stole your shit, man.
It was probably going to show his next character of the week.
Yeah, it's probably going to come in future.
It was definitely it right there in the arsenal. It was right there. It was right there. It was right there.
No way, kid.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I still got my other lines.
We come from different walks of life when it comes to this game, and I noticed, we actually probably be putting each other on to some shit. I copped Tenchu Stealth Assassins. I'm supposed to be having Tenchu Rebirth? Is it Birth of the Stealth Assassin? That's part 2?
Yeah, that's the second one.
I got that one in the first one. I'm supposed to have it, but it sounded like they had some technical difficulties because the case came because I had to order a clean case. But then I also got the disc coming in, but the disc didn't come in when it was supposed to. So we finna get that out the way. Yeah, I got some problems to solve, man. But yeah, man. Y'all got any topics that y'all trying to hit first? Anything?
Oh man. Oh man, GA, you ain't finished Final Fantasy yet.
Not yet. I'm right there.
We talking.
Hey, Con, I know you ain't nowhere near finished.
I'm about 40. I almost said the wrong shit.
So K Kon, you have you went to the Super Bowl yet, K Kon?
You keep asking me that. It's like I feel like I'm right there. Like I said, I went to Miami. So I must be pretty damn close to the Super Bowl.
You gonna know what it is when you get through it. You gonna know what it is. I was just saying if we could talk about the game up to that point, that'd be cool. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to wait for you to play the whole game because by that time Spider-Man gonna drop, Christmas gonna pass, Easter.
Shut up.
I'm 40%. Man, hold on, bro. I don't want to hear shit about finishing games. Nigga, you still got a plethora of games you touch and don't finish.
I'm just talking about this one that we all.
No. Don't try don't shine a light on this one. No, let's not shine a light on this one, bro.
Wait. I was just saying, the streets. It's the streets. It's hot in the streets.
No, nigga, it's you. It's
Fresh
you,
release. Is you still? I think you just still talking about ghosts because I think that's the only one you be holding.
No, you got some other shit.
You got some other shit. I don't know.
This nigga been out for the last 3 years.
The second Ghost game is a long ways away. So,
if I go through Ghosts, I got to start it over because wherever I'm at right now, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm just hopping into the middle of a song without knowing the intro or the movie without knowing the story. Yeah, man. Sometimes if you put a game down and you come back, you got to start that mug over, man. You got to.
Now, it depends how far you into the game because you telling me you at least like 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters deep, bro. You're not starting.
Oh man, let's see,
fucking just remind you of memory, nigga.
Oh boy. Oh, go ahead.
I'm about to say since we holding off on Final Fantasy 16 talk, I guess a topic that just came into my head while we was talking about that. Games that y'all feel like is easy to jump into that y'all could think of, if any come to mind.
Just off the rip, like it don't matter what type of,
like one that it ain't too deep. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say
mechanics ain't crazy.
Yeah, the mechanics ain't crazy, and you ain't like, man, I don't know what they doing on there. Like I'll say that I don't know
right off the bat.
I'll say
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Oh, that shit right off the bat. Yeah,
you got aim assist and everything. I don't know why I was thinking about. I'm thinking about columns, the game columns where you match up the jewels, and if you get 3 in a row, they disappear.
Man, that sound like Bejeweled.
It's in that family. I want to say it's one of the pioneers of it, man. Shout out to columns, man. They keep your head. Like, shout out to all them jewel games where you stack jewels and make them disappear. They've come from that Tetris family. Shout out to that, man. It keep your head straight, man.
Well, shit, if we gonna throw that in there, go ahead, throw Peggle up in there.
You said what?
Peggle?
Peggle.
Man, spell
sir. I
it.
ain't
Spell
never
it.
even
I
heard
gotta
of
see
that.
it.
Peggle. Peggle.
Peggle.
The fuck is a peggle?
It gets addictive once you start the game.
Peggle. Oh man, Peggle got music in it. It's a melodic.
Yes.
Oh, it looked
Extremely easy. The whole family can play it.
it looked visually satisfying.
It is.
Man,
The sound effects and everything.
Man, the fucking
Hey,
Simpsons. You don't need to know what the fuck going on.
It's like high tech. It's like high tech ping pong. I don't know what to call
It
this
is.
Peggle shit, dog. This shit fucking crazy, dog. I can't stop looking. I gotta press circle.
Hold
gotta
on, man.
press
It's pretty much. You can say all those little mobile games are easy to get into.
They got to because they got to get into that wallet.
Like I
That
can't
shit's
tell you,
trash.
like I can't tell you how easy it was to get into Pokemon Go.
Oh
Back when
man,
that shit first came out.
is that about like hunting a Pokemon and just taking a picture with it or something? A picture of it.
It's like actually like going. You gotta like go outside, find a Pokemon, and then like show up on your phone, and then you just like click the Pokeball like that.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
If you like hard part is like you gotta judge the distance. That's it.
That was right before the
It's
T
like
virus
sometimes,
spread.
Like, this is like hell is going on.
You know. I want to say.
Pokemon Go is
I want to
like
say
hell is
any
going
talk
on.
about the T virus is forbidden online. I think because people was making nicknames and shit for it. But y'all know what the T virus is. Man.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I want to say, what if Pokemon Go spread the T virus?
Yeah, that's
Hell no, that was like long before that. This
Move
was
out the
like
way. Let me
before
take
that
my
was like
pick.
Early 17.
Yeah,
2016,
I had long hair back then.
2015.
Yeah, it probably.
I think I got one.
Huh?
I didn't understand why the fuck this nigga was running, but Temple Run.
Temple Run, move to the side, jump over a gap.
I didn't know why this nigga was running. Like, where
Man.
the fuck was he running from?
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Oh man, almost anything you see the kids, like especially like toddlers and stuff, picking up and playing. Yeah. they
What is
go-
that game called? Fruit Ninja or Ninja Fruit?
Fruit Ninja? Yeah.
Fruit
It's
Ninja.
just fruit.
Is
Yeah,
this
it's just
another
fruit.
mobile game?
Just slice it.
Yeah,
Just
nigga,
like
you know what Fruit Ninja is?
Bruh,
Is
it's
he
so mobile.
Is he like
they
jumping
got
up
it
and
inside
kicking
the
and slicing up
arcades.
bananas and apples
No.
and stuff? Oh,
Nigga, you
Aw,
slice it with your finger.
Like a bunch of fruit just like flies up on the screen. You got to use your finger. Your finger is the source. You got to like go over the fruit to cut it.
I got it. I think I probably seen it. I gotta admit, when it comes to the mobile games, I am lost. All I know is
Nigga,
Ryan's
I know you
Run.
know Angry Birds. You know Angry
Stuck
Birds.
on it.
Why the fuck with them niggas mad?
I heard of it.
Dawg, you bullshit now.
I know about Roblox. Cause even with the phone, they give you about 2 free games most of the time.
I mean, not anymore. Hell no.
Oh, nigga, everything free.
Man, the craziest shit I seen was my little brother playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on his phone. It had the analog sticks on the screen and everything. I was like, what?
That shit was so weird to look
I
at.
said, y'all got the whole PS2 emulator in this mug? I'm like, y'all are crazy, man. That shit is fucking wild. I was like, I ain't never been into playing on my phone, to be honest. Like, I used to be a Game Boy kid, and if I had a PSP,
Definitely.
I would play and try and cop like all them like Siphon Filter spinoffs and
Game
everything.
Boy, Nintendo DS. That was me.
But if I had, but when it comes to my phone, Never. Man. It's I don't know if it's just something about it. Like I can't even get into playing like with the analog sticks on the screen where I'm like rubbing it to move around on the screen. Like they got twin analog sticks on the screen that you put your thumbs all on the screen for. But that shit
I feel
feels
like
so
that's
strange.
fucking up my screen.
Yeah, you caressing that mug hard. You probably gonna get some
That's why you
sandpaper.
gotta get a backbone joystick.
Go ahead,
When
sandpaper
you have
cuts.
A backbone, you gonna be good.
Oh, you talking about-
All the games you like.
You talking about putting
I'd
the
rather
controller
just-
on your phone?
Man, just,
Yeah, you plug it into
might
your little
might
joint.
as well
I'm
just
a-
buy a
my barber
handheld
does
at
that
that
shit.
point, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna relax, man. I'm gonna relax.
Just get a handheld at that point.
I came
Doing too much.
I came to the fact that I don't think they make portable games for me, my type. it ain't. Yeah, I don't think they be making them for me because I be sensing a whole lot of microtransaction bait when I see them games. Like in the middle, like whenever the kids playing the games, in the middle of the games, the ad is to play a demo of another game, and then they offer for you to buy it. The shit is crazy, dog. Shit is crazy, man. But yeah.
Now, if you wanna jump back to consoles, as an owner of a Switch, Hades is probably the most like the greatest game you could get into in there.
Oh man, I got
Like
it.
it's way too addictive.
I got it on PSN.
It came out on the Switch first. I bought them.
Yeah, because I was
not knowing what I was getting into.
I was
I
hunting
played
for
and I was
it.
like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, this shit's hard. This shit cold. I like this.
I was hunting for Hades, and then I seen it was a Switch exclusive at first, and then I said, "Shit,
Yeah.
I guess the shit was." I said, "I guess the shit was better than they thought," because they was like, "Shit, let's go ahead and put it on some more consoles." Then I was like, "All right, bet that'll work. That'll
And
work."
it blew up.
So
It blew
so
up.
let me ask y'all this. I don't know if we had this conversation already, but do y'all think the PSP released way too early in life?
Ahead of
It
its
did.
time. Ahead of its time.
Like way too. Like you think that shit? Like if it would have came out today, like how they trying
Sell
to
like
re-release, not
that
re-release.
should have sell like hotcakes.
Man, if
Like
they
hotcakes.
like,
I
cause
don't
like,
understand why I still ain't got an audience.
like one thing that I know that the PSP would have had on lock is the retro games. At least.
Definitely.
At least. Like if they would have kept going and like kept enhancing it, it would have damn near been a portable PS3 by now. So that shit would have had a catalog in the store that would have been so crazy and like worth having. And like I said, I ain't really realized the value of having like a portable like system that's dedicated to games, not dedicated to microtransactions, but dedicated to games, like how the Switch is, until I flew on a plane and I was like, man, if you on here for hours and you got the right shit downloaded into your memory, dog, you gonna have an epic ass plane ride, dog. It's gonna be an epic ride.
That quick
I already
little
said
4-5
I already
hours
said
of
I'm finna buy
flyby.
one.
Yup.
Man, I'm telling you. I
Yup.
already said I'm finna buy one because I never got a chance to own one when I was younger, especially when that shit was like hot. I mean, hot and games was coming out every other week. I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm finna just buy
Man,
one.
they had some epic.
Man.
They had some epic PSP commercials back in the day, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I don't understand the purpose of. So you know how they releasing that PS5 handheld remote play thing, right?
Yeah. You got to
What's
be around
the
that.
purpose of that shit?
You got to be around the
Not
house.
the same.
It's so stupid to me. It's like remote play, nigga. Y'all can make this shit a standalone console on its own and make billions. Y'all really just want that PS5. Just like, man, I really think if they re-release a PSP, an updated version of the PSP today, I think that shit would sell. It would probably outsell the fucking Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
I think-
that's a tall order.
I think it'd be a nice.
think it could.
I think it'd be a nice rivalry, but I had to see what original. I think one of the problems that the PSP had was that the original games that were on there, it was slim because most of the games that were big on there were like basically spin-offs of a like console Big Brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like you see like a Resistance portable game, a Killzone portable game, an Uncharted portable game, Siphon Filter, the portable version. But you wouldn't really like be like, damn man, some on that
Nothing
PS.
was original.
Yeah, it was like mostly like spin-off City off up in there. So then, or it'd be like, man, this IP is getting kind of old. Go ahead and send them over there to that PSP. Let a developer practice on them real quick. I think that was one of the problems that it had. But you know, the Nintendo Switch, shit, Nintendo put all their chips on like the Nintendo Switch, to like the versatility that it has, whether it is a home console essentially, but it is a handheld. It's either one, whatever you choose when you get it. So that's like they just like, man, we can stack all our chips into this because it's either way. They couldn't do that with no PlayStation, with a portable PlayStation console, even though they probably trying to blur the lines by making that PS5 remote play controller or whatever they want to call it.
I mean, it's just a whole nother portable fucking PS5.
They had the PSP and the PS Vita.
Yeah.
That's why
Man,
I don't
I
understand.
hate the way my Vita went out, man. I hate it. To this day, I hate how it went out.
You got a story to tell about it? You got a story to tell about
That
it,
mug,
Joker?
like, I had it on my desk. Like I wasn't playing it or nothing. I was on the computer, had it on my desk right next to me. I had a cup of water. When I reached for the cup of water, I'm like, I didn't grab the water. Like it's like you know how you like misplace your
Oh
hand.
my God.
So I hit the cup,
Oh my God.
and that water went all over the Vita. I was like, no.
I seen it coming. I seen it
Did you
coming.
cry?
No.
I seen it coming.
Did you cry?
I thought it was safe because it was like water was only on like one side of it.
Oh
I
my
thought it was
God.
cool. I tried to turn it on. Nope. Nothing.
Oh my
The
God.
hairs on the back of his neck stood
I
up
was
when that shit poured over the
Face palm,
no.
boy.
Oh my God.
Instant face palm. I was like,
Oh my God.
I had some hits on that one.
Oh my
I
God.
would cry. I would really cry.
Oh my God. Oh man. I
I
got
tried it, man. I tried to charge it back up after it dried. Nope.
Nigga put that shit in
Nothing.
rice.
Have I ever told the tragic Gears of War Xbox 360 story of the Xbox getting kicked over
I heard it.
on the
I don't know if
podcast?
they heard it.
Have I said it on the
I don't know if they
podcast?
heard it.
I don't know about
Have I said
I
that
don't
shit?
know that story.
All right, man, I might as well, man. It sounds like fucked up stories is nice right now, so we can go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Get your shit.
So I remember we had an Xbox. We had just got an Xbox 360 that night, and then we got two games. We got NBA 2K. Shit, what was that? Probably like 2K13 or something. Right when they first started making the shit where you could see the sweat dripping off of people and shit. You know, when that generation dropped, graphics got crazy on them sports games. They look just like that Super Bowl commercial that was in 3D. But anyways. We all amazed at the graphics and shit. Even we had Gears of War in that, but that shit, all the shit look amazing. Like all the shit, all shiny. The graphics look like cutscenes. Even when you playing the game, we playing Gears of War 2-player co-op split screen. What the fuck? This shit got split screen. That's what we thinking the whole time. So my little sister falls asleep right next to the console. You don't know that this shit is dangerous until you've been through it, man. Don't ever let people sleep next to a console that's standing up. Don't ever do it. Next thing you know, she hit one little turn. You know, when you sleep, you turn sometimes. Feet kick over the whole console. All we hear is screen go black in the middle of the first gunfight when you break out of the pen with Marcus Phoenix. When you break out of the pen, we up here enjoying the mechanics over the shoulder like Resident Evil 4, revolutionary, third-person camera at the time. Camera go black. It go back to the menu. Error has occurred. Oh man, hey,
that shit ain't funny. That's scary.
You know, in the movies when somebody like lose consciousness and they try to resuscitate with CPR, that's what we just try to do to the game. Hey, take the disc out, put it back in. Take the disc out, put it back in. Error occurred.
No.
We just got the game, dog. We just been playing it for the last 30 minutes. Error occurred. Oh man. It got to the point, it was too late to go back to GameStop at that point, man. Had to wait till the next day. Luckily, it had whatever the little return policy to replace a copy and all that stuff. But man, I tried to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, put the disc back in, make sure everything was really fucked up. And then I just accepted the fact. Oh man, it was tragic, man. It made me scared to stand the console up for years. I haven't stood the console up like up until that point. I think it took me probably about 9 years to stand the console up again.
I'm never doing that ever.
That shit crazy, man. That shit was crazy, man. Yeah, but shout out to people sleeping next to consoles. Y'all be safe though.
Never again.
Oh
ever.
man, K-Cut, you got any fucked up stories, man? You know, I was kind of sad. I came over your. It is a fucked up story, man. Most controversial gamer alive. I came over his house one time and he had games up the case.
Man, when was this? When was this?
No.
When was this?
Thought he was using them shits as coasters, man.
When was this, man?
No.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Go in the town.
K-Cut,
Go in the town.
When I'm trying to figure out when was this?
I want to say is when y'all stayed on the first floor of, I forgot those apartments, but I came in.
Oh,
All I seen was a disc that was face down. I was like, hey, you ain't gonna put that in the case? He's like, oh, man, I was just finna play that, man. Oh, yeah, man. I was like,
Oh,
man, I probably had it.
my throat got dry.
I probably had it right on my finger, and you knocked on the door, and I put it down. And if it was on top of it, wasn't on the table, just sitting there bare naked.
Oh my god!
It was on top of the case that it belonged to.
Oh my god, man!
But I do have a tragic story for my little big baby brother that still hurts my heart to this day.
Oh man!
This is why I don't do 2 save locations in the game no more.
Oh no!
No more.
No! I can smell it. I can smell what you cooking.
I've been hunting for this since. Fuck, how old was this nigga? Like 7?
that's terrible, man.
Oh man!
So
He said haunted.
I just got the fucking true dragon sword. And Ninja got it. I just got it. This nigga is poisoned and everything. This nigga's skin is purple. Bro, I've been on a fucking mission with this game. I think it was Ninja Gaiden 1. It had to be. I remember I had 2 save spots. I don't remember why I had a second save spot, but I did. And I used to tell my mama, I was like, please, mama, don't let him touch my game. Because for one, he doesn't know how to play it. 2, I just don't want him touching the shit. And 3, it's my shit.
Oh man!
Well, one day, I turn on my Xbox, and this is the OG Xbox. I turn it on, and I'm like, all right, bet. I'm finna finally fucking complete this game. I went through all this shit, got all these weapons, finally found the true dragon sword, all that shit.
Oh my god!
This nigga is poison. This nigga's skin is purple. I cut on my game. And it is on the second stage on the beginning of the game.
That's the fucking tutorial, nigga.
I need to drink some water after that shit.
Oh my god.
I'm having flashbacks right now. But okay, this is probably the last time in life I ever been this mad. You know how mad I was?
You get to know yourself. He opened you up.
Dog, I took the disc out of the game and chucked that bitch like a frisbee. The shit hit the wall and shattered. I was done, bro. I was done. I think that's why today it haunts me to this day where I don't even want to go back and play it because of what happened, but I still did.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh no, man.
Like, I don't think you understand that feeling, bro.
Hey, the game not even broke.
Yeah, he didn't chunk it hard enough.
Usually you toss it when the game don't work. That boy didn't work. He just see some shit he didn't want to see.
This nigga just didn't
All
want to
that
start
progress.
Oh man,
All
Bro,
that
that
progress.
was
oh,
that was
wanna
late
start
nights.
over.
Late nights and early mornings, bro.
oh my god,
Late nights and early mornings.
oh my god.
You don't understand. Like, when I think about it right now, all I can see is the image of the save spot from the second stage. The shit hurts me to this day.
I heard the little flicker when you
Oh
said
my
day.
God.
I know it's pain.
Oh my God.
It's
bro, you
pain.
just don't understand. I can see the fucking yellow gold fucking dragon logo save spot that was in the fucking oh my God.
Man.
Oh man.
Hey,
That's terrible.
I'm gonna call this somewhat. I don't know if y'all want to call this shit breaking news, but apparently this week news is leaked that they trying to release a PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
Y'all
You knew that was coming.
Y'all think this shit is them being thirsty, or do y'all think people really need a PS5 Pro?
They don't. They don't.
I feel like this shit just came out the oven for normal people that ain't finna go. Like me, I had to jump through hoops to get this PS5, dog. If you want to,
Now they got them on shelves.
hell yeah! Like if that mug wasn't gifted to you, or if nobody got it early before like the scalpers took over, man, they do so much crazy shit. Now as soon as you get on the shelf, they talking about releasing a Pro. Come on, man.
Like, you know
They
what a
wasting
nigga
money.
went through to get this shit?
Or whatever
bro?
Boosie said.
Man. You know the rollout was coming with it. You know they got to, so.
Yeah, man. I guess that's. I mean, they like the thing is, they trying to do this shit like the usual console life. Like the usual console life is, hey, the console come out, then when it stay out for about 3 or 4 years, you release one that's supposed to be a better or a more refined miniature version of it. But dog, this shit is not the same. This shit is not. This is nothing like how the last generation was. Nothing like it. Like between remake mania, the way how digital sales and shit work, the way how development cycles work because games take longer to develop to keep up with either technology or to make sure that shit sequels and shit line up right and make sense and don't feel like cash grabs. Because shit, it's getting harder to innovate these games because it's becoming to a point where, damn, should our game do everything or should it be like specific on one certain aspect of the game? So those factors have been like weighing in on everybody. That's why people are saying stuff like, man, all these games is open world, or man, all these games want to have seasons and shit like that. I was like, all right, man, we getting to a point where some innovation is gonna have to happen to keep this shit fresh, man. Shout out to Returnal.
What is a season, man?
you know
Dog, I
what
ain't
they
even
what they doing.
bother with the PS4 shit. Dog, I ain't even bother getting those.
You talking about the PS4
Bro, they
Pro?
finna-
The Pro or the Slim. I didn't bother with none of those.
They had a PS4 Slim.
Neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
had,
bother with it.
They just knocked the tower off the top of the fucking PS4 and just
Got that motherfucking tab.
That's it.
man, I ended
Nigga,
up.
I got one.
See, I ended up getting a PS4 Pro because mine started. My shit just got crazy. Like it started getting like
Jet engine.
yeah, like it started sounding like nitrous every time I turned it on. And then shit. Now I think I watched a few videos on how to open something up, but then it got real delicate, and I felt like I was finna blow some shit up. So I was like, I ain't finna be reaching all up in there like that. Pause. But anyways, man.
Man, they finna release the fucking Spider-Man 2.
I'm
PS5,
guessing as a squad, we sitting back like, that PS4 Pro, that PS5 Pro is looking kind of iffy, man. It's looking kind of, I don't know about that one, man.
I bet you they have a bundle. They're going to have a bundle by Black Friday.
Man.
Oh, they definitely is. They definitely is.
If y'all talking about unless they talking about releasing that mug with like a couple of terabytes on there off the rip, then y'all
It's gonna
gotta
come with
relax.
two. It gotta come with two.
Hey, if y'all PS5 start malfunctioning now, then I know it's something in the ecosystem that they got that kill switch. They got that kill switch out there.
That one got a timer on it.
Make your shit hiccup when that new shit release. Hey, we gotta get some
Do
sales.
not accept the update.
That one got
You ain't got no choice.
that one got an expiration
If
date
you
on
want to
it.
log back in,
That's how they get you right there.
damn, man, them updates, man, taking up all that natural. They call it that natural memory, that memory that you don't have no
online?
control over.
Hey, you want to play online? You better update.
No choice, man. Let's see, man. We was talking about fucked up. Well, AG, did you have any tragic stories that you could think of?
Y'all can relate to back in the day. Well, I don't know. One of y'all might have been spoiled, but not having a memory card for your PlayStation.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's me.
Jesus
that's me.
Christ.
I never had one.
Hey, just leave it on.
Never had one.
We'll wake up and play it. Just leave it on.
That's probably why
That
my
was me
shit
for a
burned
little
out so
while.
quick.
You telling my story.
Oops.
This was when I was deep. This was when I was deep into Final Fantasy VII.
I hope
made it
so.
to the second.
Bad.
I made it to the second disc. Swapped them out. I was tired. It was the middle of the night. I was like, I'll jump back on in the morning. I left it on because I'm thinking, this console is like a TV. It can stay on 24/7.
Oh my god.
Woke up, that shit was hot, and the screen was frozen. I said, "Damn."
Nigga, did you not have any ventilation going towards your shit?
Oh my god.
It ain't about the ventilation. It's about leaving a PlayStation on for hours. After playing it for
And the
hours.
screen don't move when you want it
The
to.
screen don't move.
Oh,
You gotta hit that little switch in the back to cut this shit off
Mind you,
manually.
This is Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my
Disc 2 out of 4. Now I gotta go back to the first one. I said no.
No. I wouldn't have bothered with the game. Dog.
oh my god.
Hell no.
Oh my
Hell
god.
no, man. I wouldn't play nothing like that if I ain't have a memory card.
Oh shit! My bad, G. I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
Oh man.
I never told y'all the whole fucking blue disc.
Huh?
You blinked up for like 1 second. You never told
The
us
blue
about
disc. The
PS2?
horror story of the blue disc.
PS2?
Yes. Yeah. So like,
that shit sound ominous. I'm in the dark, man. Come on, man.
so you know how sometimes you buy a game, that bitch may have a blue disc.
Blockbuster.
Oh, the back of it. The back of it
Yes.
is blue.
That's how you knew it was the next generation at that time.
Nigga, I was playing Russian roulette every time I bought a game. Nigga did not know if that shit was gonna be regular or blue. If that shit was blue, I might as well have took that whole back.
Was it something special about the blue disc?
I don't know if it was like, I never like looked it up anything. What was the meaning behind it when they had blue disc?
I thought it was
Like,
just PS2 blue.
My shit wouldn't read. It would not read the blue disc after a while, and that shit used to hurt my heart. I remember the last game I remember I played. None of your games had blue. Like the background of the CD was.
Yeah, we had a few like some. You saying some was like that crystal gray, and some was
Like, your regular CD color.
Yep.
And then you had like the blue, black background of the CD.
I thought
was
it
blue.
I thought it was just random because I had some like I remember Tekken 4 being blue on the back.
Yeah, I had Silent Scope. Silent Scope was blue and something else. And and I think it was NBA Street Volume 2. That bitch was blue. Did not work. I was crying. Oh, I was so sad. I need to look that up to see why they did that. I thought it was like Blu-ray shit or something like that when I was younger. But
I thought it was regular formats. But
no clue.
that PS2, I want to say the PS2 used what, DVDs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was my first DVD player.
Had the streets on lock.
Can't remember which ones I had that had a blue back to it.
I want to say, I just remember, like,
I can't
off the top of my head, I just remember Tekken 4 because Tekken 4 was a game that you get, well, it's one of them games. I'm pretty sure y'all done had a game where you look at the cover art, then you flip it to the back and look at the back. Then you look at the disc, take the disc out the slot, look at the little art that could be behind the disc off up in the little paper on the inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you like looking
Religiously.
you looking at all the details and shit. So yeah, I remember looking and seeing that disc was blue. But yeah, man.
Man, when Spider-Man 2, the movie had dropped back in the day, bro, you know how excited I was when I got that damn game? And I called my pops like 40 times that day to make sure he bought that game.
Nah, Spider-Man 2.
Wait to play that one.
Spider-Man 2 at the time of release, legendary. First time we ever had web physics, dog. First time ever, dog. That shit was... Because, that's that first Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man, it got that regular animation with the web where it's attached to we don't know.
The fucking invisible sky.
Space.
Yeah, that fuck is attached. Like, you at the top of the skyscraper still spinning that web like vertically into the air like crazy, dog.
And the way he swung was kind of weird, but
Basic monkey bar swing. Basic monkey bar swing. That's all. That's all.
Mhm.
But that shit was still revolutionary at the time. You know, this is Spider-Man. Come on, man. Ooh, don't talk about that PS1 Spider-Man. But anyways, I'm talking about Spider-Man 2.
Hey,
No, I didn't mean nothing derogatory. I meant as I love that game so much. So fucking much, dog. That PS1 Spider-Man. I could do a whole
The first
fucking...
one or Into Electro?
I never did play Enter Electro.
What? What?
Never even heard of that.
Hey, his heart broke.
What? Man,
I know
Spider-Man 2 Enter the Electro?
It's not better than the first one, Doug. It's not.
Spider-Man 2 Enter the Electro was fucking great.
I remember
That game was great.
I remember reading a strategy paragraph about it. It wasn't a strategy guide. It was just a little paragraph. But that's the only contact I had with Enter Electro. I might look up some gameplay on it on YouTube later, but
Loved it. Beat it.
it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it was just great.
dog.
Now,
It's
you
just
can like create your own costumes on that mug, like costume combinations and stuff.
dog that. Oh, costume combinations sound good because the first
Like
one
you
didn't have
could
that.
add like you could rock like Scarlet Spider and put like let's say probably symbiote powers on it or something.
Venom Infinity Web.
Yeah, you can put that on there.
That shit
Wow.
sound pretty good. But
Was the
shit,
Spider Fist in the first Spider-Man?
yes. Web them up. Dog, he had that. He had the web ball. He had the web dome, which was iconic. When I first seen it, he puts himself in a whole web dome, breaks out of it, makes a shockwave, like go across the
And the
whole
screen shake a little bit.
Yup. And like he's shaking side of it if you leave a minute too long. I think he like holding his breath.
Yeah, then he explode. Pause.
Yeah, man. And then the web yank. Yep. Yeah, man.
Remember that?
But yeah, man, like I was saying about Spider-Man 2 before I start reminiscing about the one that touched my heart first. That Spider-Man 2, when you swing down for the first time and you see that web attached to the corner of that building, or you press L1 and R2 at the same time and he spin 2 at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. That shit was crazy, man. And speaking of having fucked up tragic situations, sometimes we gotta have figures in these games that stop us from fucking up during our processes. This is a seamless transition into it's a back to school season for the kiddos out there and the older people that want to take another new educational path too. So we getting into mentors, teachers, those types of figures in games that y'all could think of, man. Right off the bat,
Sensei.
yeah, man, sensei types. I'm gonna jump out and say the Colonel from Metal Gear Solid, Colonel Campbell, showing us how to use that Kodak, telling us the literal controls to the game. Literal. When you hear that noise, push the select button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just one of the first times where I heard somebody heard an adult talking to an adult, and he's like, "Yeah, I got it," and then you just following directions, man. He trying not to steer you wrong at the time, but yeah, it was no ulterior motives or nothing, man. That's the one I'm gonna kick it off with. Y'all got some, man? I know y'all got some.
I can't think of one off the top.
Mentors. That's tough.
Let's see.
Mentors.
It don't even have to necessarily be a game character. It could even be a narrator of a story or something. It's so many different places that it could go from.
Huh. Man, I guess. You know what? I think you could take Mega Man and say Zero was his mentor in a way,
Taught
even
him how
though
to
they were
hunt.
partners.
Taught him how to hunt and all that stuff while out in the field.
Yeah, basically, I don't know. I think that would work.
I got a couple. So y'all know my only game, favorite game on Xbox, the OG, Fable.
Yeah.
So you know, as a little boy, you start off in your little city, your little village, Oakvale. It gets burnt down by some bandits, and the character by the name of what is that?
K Kon, you alright?
Oh, y'all adjusting my seat, man. Adjusting my seat, man.
That shit sounds like somebody got paper up on the mic and just shredding that shit.
Hair replay.
Yeah.
Anyway, some magic user by the name of Maze, M-A-Z-E, comes and saves you. He thinks you are the chosen one. Brings you back to the guild, the Heroes Guild, where you get trained by him as well as the guild master, but mainly Maze. So, you know, it's a classic. Long story short, you know, spoiler, you end up having to kill this motherfucker. But yeah.
Damn, I just looked it up and it said boss fight.
Yeah, you end up having to kill him. But yeah.
Hey, it
He
happens.
was a mentor at the beginning.
It happened like this. Hey, K Kon, you alright?
Can you mute your mic,
Hey,
dog?
Man,
Get
that's
your dreads off the mic.
bro. I'm not even touching my mic.
That shit hurt.
Hey,
Let's continue.
hey, what's Aloy's pops named?
I think it's Roth.
Let me see, man.
Roth.
Yeah, Aloy's pop was pretty cool too. That was Rost, R-O-S-T.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah, R-O-S-T.
R.
Yeah,
He
man.
barely got any shine.
Yeah, man, but you know he was the sensei teaching her how to do the basics with her bow and arrow, teaching her how to traverse, how to hunt, how to tear stuff down. Yeah, crazy. Wasn't a biological father, but took her on in, you know what I'm saying, made sure she was alright. Didn't care about where she came from or who she looked like, you know what I'm saying, man. Shout out to him. Did he get any love? Like, did she show any love to him in Forbidden West? Should I play through that sometime
She do.
in life? Oh, all right.
She do.
All right,
She show
cool.
love.
Just niggas, what?
Cool, man, cool, man. Just making sure they ain't forget about where things came from, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they show a lot of love to him in the first one.
I think I got one mentor.
Go ahead, K Kon, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna say Master Chief. I'm gonna say Master Chief for me.
You got
Cause that nigga, you know, nigga about his business, man. So when he come in, like, you know, when you got to play as his man, you know, that nigga gonna make sure he take care of his business.
I don't think he.
I mean, is he doing like anything in the game towards anybody? Like probably the soldiers or some shit? I don't know.
I mean, of course. I mean, he got to lead. I mean, of course, and then he got to fucking lead the way against them motherfucking me aliens and shit. Man, then they got to mentor his people around.
Some of them dudes he led to their death because I done seen some warthogs. I done seen some warthogs get turned into straight wheels going across.
Now, he told them and advised them what to do. They just didn't listen properly. You see why that nigga still alive and they ain't.
Oh, man. Oh, that shit is hilarious, man.
Now, this don't necessarily mean father figure do it.
I say, yeah, that's part of the mentorship.
Okay.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Okay, because I got a good one. Remember Tekken 3? How Heihachi was doing Jin?
Oh shit, foster father type. Yeah.
Pretty much took him as a kid after his mother died. Took him in and trained him into a killer.
Lethal.
Just so he can fight Ogre.
Straight lethal.
Man, that is not a fucking mentor.
Had to
Nigga,
keep
that nigga's a serial killer.
I mean, that was
Man,
mentorship. I ain't gonna say
he taught him how to fight.
Come on now.
We can't all
Come on
be
now.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, man. Sometimes
It's different between mind controlling and being a mentor, nigga.
Nah, he genuinely raised him. He genuinely raised him.
To do what?
He didn't know that he was
Taught
gonna flip.
He taught him how to fight.
Yeah, he like his fighting style. Jin's fighting style is like shit. Definitely developed on that game to the point where his papa had to pull a gun out on him. Like, oh shit, I taught you too good.
Man,
Had to whip the blick out on him.
Man, you got the devil gene in you? Oh no.
He had to put that dot on his head, man. God dang, man. Shout out to Heihachi for teaching too good out here in these streets. Teaching too
Couldn't
good.
you say Scorpion and Sub-Zero were mentors to each other?
That's more of a rivalry. That's more of a rivalry, man.
Yeah.
Man, I got 2 of them for y'all. Let's get this back on track. Okay?
Let's get it. K Kon, the side quest king, most controversial game alive.
Nigga, how? We talking about, nigga, what?
Let me give you a proper mentor. A
Go ahead,
proper
man. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Let me finish the name before y'all go, what? Mario Auditore.
Oh,
Uncle
that's
Mario, man. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
Uncle Mario, he in that thing, man. Yeah.
I found SEO just walking. He like, hey, my nephew, man. It's me, Mario.
Oh, man. Tell me what
Like,
you want to
what?
do to the house, man.
What?
Tell me what you want to do to the house, man. I'd put some new drapes up. Come on, man. Let's change the colors, man.
I'll fix this mug up for you.
Come on, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Uncle
And my
Mario,
second
man.
one, a game that I
That's a
love
good one.
oh so much. You know, he's pretty much the final boss. If you ain't played the game yet, Gary from Bully.
I ain't played it yet, but I will one day.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Is the length of Bully
Gary was more of a manipulator, man.
But he kind of taught you how to do a few things here and there throughout the
Man,
school.
he taught you the tricks of the trade of the school and shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was manipulating my boy.
Hey,
He was.
I'm curious about Bully. Is the length of it like a epic Grand Theft Auto type game?
It's pretty
Like-
epic. It
like-
gets epic.
Like, cause Rockstar be making some big ass games.
Yeah,
Like,
it's up there.
I ain't know if I was
definitely up there.
underestimating it because it was set in the school, or if it's like gonna
Man,
be
that's
like,
what make it fun, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
meant the
much fun.
length. I meant the length of the game, but I got a feeling that it's like
It's
way
pretty
longer.
lengthy.
Yeah, I got
It's pretty lengthy.
pause, but I got it.
Big pause.
I got a feeling that it's that is.
You know, you had a pause moment back there too, but I let it slide. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I was in the moment probably. But
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, man, it did.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and say Stan Lee on the PS1 Spider-Man. He was narrating, but
I was about to
also,
say he was narrating.
yeah, he was narrating, but he was also teaching at the same time, talking about what Spider-Man was doing and everything. And you know, he always had a way of complimenting the fans whenever he was talking about the shit that he made.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him and R.I.P. to Stan Lee, man. Oh, man.
This might be a shot in the dark.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember Final Fantasy VIII? What was the dude who trained Squall? Was his name like Cypher or something?
Cypher. Yeah, his name
Cypher.
Cypher was his rival, but Squall had a teacher. It was a woman in a red. I think her name was
Questus.
Cool. Yeah,
Questus.
Questus with the whip. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his
yeah,
instructor.
yeah,
That was his
yeah, I'm
instructor. Yeah.
All right, I'm way off.
Cypher was like Mr. Steal Your Girl and
Low-key
everything.
rival, yeah.
Yeah. Cypher was.
I remember them two was fighting, and he the one who put the cut on the
Put
scar
the cut
on
on his
Squall's
face,
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running through the
Cut the
field.
shit out.
Yeah, running through the field, man.
All right, I got another one. You got Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan and John Marston.
Hard. Building
Pretty much
houses
told-
and everything.
Told this man like, hey, dog, look, I'm gonna help you, man. You got to get up out of here. You got a wife and kid, man. I'm gonna help you get up out of this mess.
His redemption arc.
Had a whole thing of money
Dog,
just
because
hidden away in the cave. Like,
'Cause-
hey,
Arthur Brown was definitely thugging hard. Thugging
yeah,
extra hard. Anybody that shorted him or anything, he beating you while like shit, the way how spoilers, the way how he ended up going out is because he was beating too much ass. Too much brutality. Like,
if
man.
you wanna like stay in the same game, you could go like Dutch and Hosea was mentoring Arthur.
Yep.
That's not in the game though, but you could tell.
Yep,
Like,
he looked
them
up
two.
to them. He looked up to them.
Yeah.
The shit didn't turn
Them
out.
two-
Some
them two
of the-
were like they like the leaders.
yeah, some of these endings is like bittersweet, but definitely.
I got one more.
Go ahead, man.
So you remember Spawn, right? I know you remember Spawn.
Yeah. Are you about to say Violator?
Nah, Kane, the bum.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fucked up.
That was that nigga mentor, man. Showed that nigga the game, showed him his suit, everything.
That's a low-key spoiler because he came up to him. What did he say his name was at first? I forgot. But he ended up being Cain from the Bible.
Yeah. But his real name is Nicholas something. Fuck, what's his nigga name? Nicholas.
I forgot. It was some mystical sounding name too, like almost like wizard like.
Nicholas Cook. Let's see, now I gotta look shit up.
While he's looking that up, I'm gonna go ahead and say, of course, Kratos in these newer God of Wars. Hey, come on, man.
It's a young Trey.
Father.
Yeah, man. He was doing his thing. He was definitely doing his thing. One of the most iconic of today, I'm gonna say. One of the most iconic mentor figures of the day. Like a rare game where you are like literally trying to find out how to mentor because you've been selfish and killing everybody your whole life that triggered your emotions. But yeah.
Nicholas Callisto? Callisto? Callisto?
Caligra. I think it's like a G up in there too, right?
Yeah.
If I remember right. Yeah.
Calistro, something like that. But yeah, that was that man.
Yeah, man, had the hand that transformed into the blade, and he run around with the trench, teaching Spawn about his abilities and such. Yeah, man, told him you could whatever your imagination can think of, that's what your powers can do. I was like, oh, all right, that'll work.
Breathe, think about it, and you'll heal.
Oh man. Shit, I'll jump out. I'll throw Street Fighter 6 in there because damn near the whole character roster could be
That's true.
your mentor in some type of way if you choose them as your master. If you choose them as your master,
That is true.
yeah, man. Because you know most of the Street Fighter cast is OGs at this point, so that's really a nice little touch that you become a student to anyone that you choose on that game. That'll work, man. That'll work. Man, shit. If anybody else got some, I was finna spin it to another part.
Hanzo Hasashi from Mortal Kombat X when he's training the
Takeda.
young. Yeah.
Oh, my boy. That's my boy right there, man.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh,
The
man.
next Shirai Ryu in training.
As soon as you said that, I was like, Takeda. Favorite character right there.
Oh man, I had to Takeda.
Yeah.
I was trying to see a picture of the
I
reference.
had a hard time spelling it.
So I had to remember my consonants.
Oh, my ears. Oh.
Damn.
What is y'all niggas hearing?
Dog, I don't know, man. If
If
you can't hear it, then we know what's up.
I
We
I
know.
got the mic in my hand. I ain't moving out one bit.
Man, I gotta come see what your position and stuff look like, man. But anyways, damn, who was I about to say before the technical skippity hoppities? Man, I'm gonna say Joel off The Last of Us. Yeah, Joel off The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like that's like, you know, it's actually a lot of, I guess because we is getting older, a whole lot of games start focusing on teaching the youth or teaching somebody that's with you or something, like teaching somebody about a lifestyle that they never knew would ever happen, or if the world go through a sudden change, shit, you got to be ready to become a teacher at that time to even yourself. Like, shit get crazy, man. Oh man, if a zombie apocalypse ever happened, man, all this gaming shit, all games and shit, go ahead to be put off. Go ahead. Well, yeah, it's gonna pay off, but shit, I ain't finna be spending the night playing shit. I gotta go hunt. Gotta be ready to.
Man, I hope so, nigga.
Oh man,
I really hope so for you.
life is gonna be different, man. Like,
I don't know, man.
you know,
I don't know, man.
life got to get a certain degree of petty for us to be able to enjoy art, dog. Like, the pettier life get, the better the art get. Cause art back in the day used to be, hey man, you see how I sliced up this bear and hung the meat up outside the window like some fucking dry cleaning? Yeah, that's art. But yeah, man. I'm gonna jump out and say, Mickey off of Kingdom Hearts, the way how he wielded that Keyblade and how he told Sora about, hey man, you gonna be all right as long as you keep the light and shit like that. Could we or could we consider Donald and Goofy mentors to Sora at the time? Was they more like on hands with him through the first game?
It might be.
Or was they, or did they feel like y'all felt like they was tagging along?
That's what I call them.
Yeah, they was just comrades tagging along.
Man, it's getting kind of fuzzy for me because this shit back so far and I ain't played the first one in so long. I'm trying to remember.
They might have gave him some pointers or something, but
what the hell was motivating Sora to go to them different worlds? Because I don't remember him saying like, let's go guys, or I don't know.
He was looking for his friends.
Yeah, motivated by the friendship. Yeah. Definitely.
I got one more. One more hitter.
Caught up on puh.
I got one more hitter.
Man.
No. You killing me, man. You killing me. No. No. Not the kids. Not the Destiny Island kids. Come on, man. No, come on, man. You don't want to step into that territory, man.
Bro, them niggas was grown ass people, man. Ain't trying to do that shit.
The most controversial game of life. Dope, what you got, man?
My last one. Peter Parker and Miles Morales.
Ooh.
Thank you. I was waiting on one of y'all to say that.
Ooh.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
I really see that in about 3 months. 4 months.
Especially in that Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, that's ahead of time.
Yeah,
Peter is leaving holograms for this man to develop his fighting
Peter.
prowess. Peter
Peter even left and called him. He like, man, what's going on over there, man? You need me to help you? Like,
Peter.
no, I got it. It's like, all right, I'm trusting you. Man.
Peter. Yeah, man.
Sound like Lois.
Shout out to them not using the same old recycled Peter Parker story over and over again and starting Peter Parker off at the age of the
Uncle
people.
Ben.
Yeah. You know,
How many times this nigga gonna die?
it's nice to have a reference, but we love it when you start off with like, yeah, Peter been doing this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? His shoulder's big as fuck because he been swinging for like damn near 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I love Ultimate Spider-Man, little thin teenage Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Ultimate.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? But shit, like Peter developed, grown folks, been you know what I'm saying, swirling around Mary Jane for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying?
Mary J. Kate.
He ain't shy no more. He, you know, doing his thing out here, taking care of these things, balancing out life with his extracurricular activities,
Balance.
man. Yeah, man.
Gee, you gotta play both of them before the second one drop, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and
You know who? I'm waiting on somebody.
yeah, man. We probably gonna be sweeping around town this weekend. Definitely can make that drop. Definitely can make that drop because I feel like you finna roll credits pretty soon on the epicness.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sweep it around to we was talking about Peter, you know what I'm saying, with his transformation in life into an adult instead of being a teenager that got bit by a spider on a field trip. Character transformations that y'all could think of, man. Would it be too soon to talk about this? Y'all, I know it's something. I know the obvious thing is right there that we just got through playing and shit like that. But is there any more that y'all could think of?
Hey.
As we patiently
Somebody complete the game first.
Hey, no pressure, K Kon. if you don't want to beat it, just let us know and we could dive in it one day. You know, Trey Songz with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Final Fantasy.
Relax.
I'm gonna beat the game.
Now,
That's all I gotta say.
when we talk about character transformation, are we talking about the growth in the character, or are we just talking
Yeah, I was
about
finna ask that. I was trying to understand where you was coming from. That
how
one.
they physically transform?
I'm leaning more toward physical transformations. Like if I were to
Go ahead, throw my boy Ezio up in there throughout his trilogy. You know that man done transform.
oh my god, OG, unstoppable OG. You know, a lot of people get a little giddy when they run into older people. Like he ain't gonna do shit. Look at him, his hair white. But if you run into Ezio Auditore Differenze,
Go the opposite way.
And this man, his hair has changed due to age and wisdom, and he's still rocking those robes. If you see him, you might as well just go ahead and lay down yourself, because I don't think you're gonna see anything else soon after that. I don't know, man. All I know is go watch the intro to Assassin's Creed Revelations. That's all I can say. That's all I can say when it comes to that, man.
Outside of Ezio, got your boy Leon S. Kennedy. From the orange-haired, pixelated hair on 2.
Ricky.
The OG.
Transformation. Hell of a transformation.
All the way to the, I'm just getting sick and tired of this shit on RE6.
Even though he was kind of forced into it, but still, hell of a transformation.
That pressure in life, that pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw out Dante in Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. The game is literally subtitled Dante's Awakening. He goes from a brash kid having fun with his powers with no purpose, and then, ironically, his brother's slogan is, "Now I'm motivated." He actually becomes the one that gets motivated the most out of the story because, he finds his purpose in his powers and decides not to disown them, but to claim them. And you know what I'm saying? Basically, by the end, he fully fledged, half human, half demon, ready to take on whatever threatens his city and business, man. So, yeah. Shout out to Dante. Red leather trenches.
One out there.
Red leather trenches.
Ooh. Nice one. Nice.
Kratos with the most outrageous, I want to be the man of everything, to old, humbled, knowledgeable.
That Paul Bunyan beard.
Apparently,
Paul Bunyan beard.
Apparently warm as fuck.
It still ain't got no shirt on.
Apparently warm as fuck, dog. The cozy killer.
From raging to want to kill everybody that walked in his path to a noble, humbled, progress, older gentleman in life that wanted to show his son how to overcome his own mind.
With the epic voice.
That's what I call leveling up right there. I got a little side one now. This ain't my favorite character. Favorite character. That nigga Link. Didn't that nigga have a growth spurt?
Man, why are you taking my shit? Hey, I was just about to say that. Hey, you don't say that.
It's the most controversial
you ain't
game
never played the game. You don't say that.
He don't even mean to be this controversial. The shit just happens, man. The shit just happens, man.
I remember because of my shit on GameCube. What was that shit called? Was it Wind Waker?
Yeah, that's the one.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
What? He didn't grow up in Wind Waker. That's the wrong game.
No, I'm saying.
You don't say that.
No, I'm saying that nigga was a tiny ass, little ass nigga. And then out of the blue, in the new game, that nigga had a growth spurt.
Kid mode.
I don't think the games tie in like that, man.
Oh my god! I know they look the same. But
I'm not saying it ties in at all. I'm just saying, just two different games. That nigga just grew taller.
If I took an educated guess, the Zelda games are reincarnations, right?
Yes. Every Link is not the same Link.
Yeah. Most of them are.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, both of them are the same Links.
Yeah.
See, I thought he was gunning for Ocarina of Time, but he was talking about Wind Waker. And what, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom? They are not the same.
Yeah.
Not the same universe.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Now, let me get to the nigga that he thought he was going to take.
Go ahead,
Ocarina of Time, yes, he a young nigga, and then when he pull that sword out, he goes 7-8 years into the future, then he get big. Never mind, but that's it right there. That's a cheat code for as far as transformation go, because he had to use the sword in the Temple of Time, swerve him into the future, and he got into adult Link. So yeah. Character transformation.
I'll throw out a low key unpopular title. One of my favorite games ever because of the experience. For the most part, it was called Freedom Fighters. And in that game, basically, the country gets invaded, and it's almost like that movie Red Dawn, but it's like set in like New York. But in the game, in the protagonist, you start off as a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
And like the only thing the only thing you got in the beginning is a wrench. That's it. But then it's a dude, aka shit. He could have been mentioned in the mentor situation, but I forgot his name. He throws you a gun and shows you how to aim down a fire escape at some tangos. You know what I'm saying? Some tangos down. Next thing you know, like throughout the game, your whole appearance literally transformed. You go from having like a straight shortcut hairstyle with the plumber outfit with the overalls on. I want to say it was paying homage to Mario. And then by the end, you got tattered up jackets, your hair done grown out wild. You got a bandana that's made out of a torn up American flag, you know what I'm saying, representing out here in these streets while you rebelling against the invaders and shit. Everybody go from, who the fuck are you? And like, man, I'm not finna join you. You don't even know how to shoot. And then like, why your wrist shaking so much? By the end of the game, sharpshooter, bandana wrapped around your mouth, hair flowing while you running through the snow in the city, people cheering and shit when they see you. This his charisma is so crazy by the end that some of the invaders that feel neglected, like, man, I got shot and they left me in the snow. They join you, dog. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Freedom Fighters, man.
One of my favorite games I had on GameCube.
His name is Chris. The protagonist's name is Chris. Yeah, man. That was a pretty wild one. And
can I throw another one out there?
Of course, dog. Of course, man.
This one is this is based on the progression of games made, but instead of a character transformation, this is like a Benjamin Button type transformation.
Ooh.
If you play these games long enough, you'll realize that the Shu Emperor Liu Bei has came across the Fountain of Youth, and throughout the later games, he looks younger. Because in the first 3 games, this man had a whole goatee. He was grown, he was masculine than a mother. He looked like he could be the Shu Emperor. But as you go to like 6 and up,
he shaved.
This man done found the Fountain of Youth. He looked like a little boy.
He shaved.
No, he didn't shave. He found the Fountain of Youth, they said. And he's younger. He's like a teenager version of himself. I was like, no, this don't feel like Liu Bei. Nah.
Crazy.
Everybody else got goatees and beards except him.
Liu Bei with the green. Coming through with the green on.
Yeah, that was it.
I'll throw in writing from the Metal Gear Solid series. Shit, just based on
right.
Just based on how we felt about him. I want to say I talked about that shit in one episode, but if you didn't hear, you know what I'm saying. You start off as
not like him at first, boy.
Yep, you start off as an impressionable, gullible rookie. Yeah, man, I just want to be the best secret agent out here in the world.
Naive.
Yeah, naive, taking advantage of, not really paying attention to where orders could be coming from. Shit, if you play the game, you'll find out. Next thing you know, you get the right people around you, keep the right people away from you. And shit, you still, you know what I'm saying? He still was living that high stakes lifestyle. That high stakes lifestyle came with a price. But shit, he had no choice but to embrace this shit. Next thing you know, he goes from a normal man with above average military capabilities, you know, the basics: shooting, stabbing, jumping, hanging, pulling up. Next thing you know, by the end of by the point of the Metal Gear series, shit, the present part of the Metal Gear series, in present day, he becomes a cyborg ninja, running around, eating bullets, getting ready to fight anything.
Got rid of his human body.
Nothing but
a full cyborg exoskeleton.
Nothing but a head with no lower jaw and a spine attached to a cyborg body. Next thing you know, running around. Yep, high frequency blaze ninja philosophies flowing through his head to keep his mind right while he out here handling business in these streets. Taking on all types of corrupt PMCs while making sure that he you know what I'm saying, take care of his loved ones from a distance at the same time. Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. For that transformation, for making, I don't know, man. It's like that whole impact. I went from who is this to, man, I need to see him fight somebody again.
Then you got Metal Gear Rising.
Whole game devoted to that one purpose. You want to see more ridiculous, absurd shit? Bam, we got a whole full title dedicated to it.
And upgraded his suit again in that game to something even greater.
Oh, man. If you didn't think it could level up even more, there you go, man. There you go, man. Oh, man. See, I was finna say Sora, but the way how 3 just positioned things.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Bad taste in my mouth, man. Bad taste in my mouth, man. Oh, man. We got any more topics? I can't think of anything else that we could have had on the list. I don't know, man. I call myself trying to be influenced by the times or the seasons and shit like that. Or shit. Let's see. What y'all know of any new releases that's coming out? This is gonna drop like around the first of the month, August coming up. So y'all know about any releases? One thing that I mentioned it the other day when we was playing, that new Armored Core that's about to come out, because it seemed like it's finna mix in a lot of that From Software, the groove that they've been having and shit. So they finna mix it in with mech combat and like
that's like old From Software.
Yeah, see, they doing that, but you know they finna mix it in with the new shit that they've been doing with these like Souls and like these Souls series and Bloodborne and shit like that. So I don't think it's finna be strictly a mech simulator. I think it's finna be something a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like it's finna be something a little bit more like future fantasy. If I had to put my guess, my speculation to it, I'm thinking that the shit is finna be a little bit more. I guess you could say a little bit more. I want to say arcadey, but I don't think it's finna be strict, like a strict simulator
aspect.
Like back in the day. Definitely seem like it's finna take some influence from that with the combat. This shit finna be like at first it wasn't really on my radar, but now that I'm seeing previews and shit on it, I'm like, man, this got the potential to be something, man. Because you start putting the pieces together, and you feel like, oh, okay. But yeah, man, that's a potential. So
you telling me that's some shit you actually gonna pick that up? Is this your first installment of the game for you?
I wasn't really of age back in the day, so I would like do some dumb shit like, will they let me? Like, I remember playing the Armored Core demos, and like I think I had one back in the day, but I was just doing dumb shit. Like I remember one time I was creating a mech, and I said, will they let me go out there without legs? And they will. You can use like little jet boosters, but it's temporary. If your weight too heavy, your boosters go down faster. So you know what I'm saying? I wasn't taking into account none of that shit, like the weight, the amount of fuel you have, the weapons that you use. If you want a bipedal walking like mech, or if you want one with tank tractors on it. So yeah, I guess it would be cool if you was like one of those military engineer types. That shit seemed like it'd be interesting to play around with it. But other than that, I think this next one is gonna be something special. As the time gets closer, man. That's all I can say about that game. And then I want to say we was talking about what that game called Remnant 2?
Remnant 2, yeah.
I don't see nothing special enough for it. I'm not gonna cop.
It's supposed to be like Returnal, man.
Yeah, it's like it.
Probably not as fast paced though, but yeah, definitely like Returnal.
When I see the enemies running around, I see it because it's supposed to have like randomly generated like what?
Yeah, that's like
maps and layouts and shit like that.
Every little area is supposed to be randomly generated.
Yeah, it depends on like, cause one thing that Returnal has, it's like the way how you move and the way how you get around, it's like so fast and crazy. I don't know if Remnant fucking with it like that because it seemed like it was like the basic, over the shoulder shoot. Pop, 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 ah, ah, ah. Then I don't even know if he was taking cover and shit on there, but
I mean, you gotta.
I gotta look more into it.
they need to announce Returnal 2 because this shit
I don't know when this shit is actually dropping, but you got Lies of P.
Oh, let's see. When is the Lies of P?
Damn, I think that's in like December.
Damn, December? I thought that shit was earlier
Oh
than that.
no. Oh, I gotta see.
Lies of P.
P. Oh no, they're saying September 19th.
Next month.
Close.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, I'm interested in it too. A dark take on Pinocchio. Is this like
Yeah.
is that shit coming out because all those IPs from back in the day ended up like being what they call it when some shit go open or something, or like free market or some shit like that? The same reason why they came out with that crazy ass Winnie the Pooh movie. Is that the reason why this Liza P getting released like that?
All right, man. That shit. I don't know. I don't even want to compare it to that.
Whoever made that movie, y'all fucking crazy. But yeah,
I think that shit was really
All right,
made
that movie
overseas.
flopped anyways.
That shit was made overseas.
But yeah, I hope Liza P is lined up to be a much better take on a darker side of those old tales that we grew up with. Oh man. Yeah, I'm interested in that too, man. Hey G, you got any games that you seen potentially?
Hell no. We already talked.
And I think don't Mortal Kombat drop like September.
Spider-Man
October,
and Mortal
like that.
Kombat 1. That's all I can
Mortal
see right
Kombat
now.
drops too. Mortal Kombat drop in September too.
Yeah.
So like September, October, then you got some heavy hitters.
It's finna be. This whole year been pretty nice, man. We've been in it. these last few episodes, we've been in games like to the point where we like, man, we don't want to spoil nothing. we got like,
Year started, been eating.
yeah, it's been
When your
straight.
Cyberpunk DLC dropping, man, I know you ready for that.
I want to say it's in September. I think it's in the 20s, like September 20 something. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and cop and run. Man, CD Projekt Red, they be having some heavy DLCs though. They be like whole like games. Like the amount of content in them be like whole full games. It ain't nothing like you just finna run through in one weekend. It should be like, yeah, we got a whole new map. With a whole new set of side quests, collectibles, weapons, all that shit, all the different clothing items and all that. But yeah, I'm staying tuned for that. Shout out to Idris Elba dropping by, showing the culture that gaming is worthy of these acting talents and such. You know what I'm saying? Because with all these facial scans and everything, your acting skills matter now. You can't just go up in there and have like a little matted face. Oh man. But yeah, anybody we getting close to the end right now. Anybody got anything on their chest before we skedaddle like Shaggy and Scooby after they see a ghost?
Renner Spoons.
Shut your ass up.
The most controversial game alive.
Ignorant.
The most controversial game alive.
No.
Sound like we good.
Yeah, man.
You got a quote, dog.
Listen close. He who does not desire power is fit to hold it.
Who said that?
That's by your boy Plato.
I'm immediately thinking about damn near every Final Fantasy protagonist.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Y'all, that inspired me to say, most of the time, if you could control your thirst, you'll get a lot more out of life than that one thing that you think that you want. But yeah, man. I had my thirst back in the day once upon a time, and I found out that the shit is abundant whenever you get a little bit more patient and graceful with it.
Say, man. Don't let the thirst distort your vision, man.
Oh man.
Remember that.
Oh man. Sometimes you want that headshot so much that you aim up a little bit, miss the whole shot.
Miss.
Damn.
10 bullets in the air.
Yeah, man, but that's Durag Rico, K Kon, G Knight, and Doe B. And that is the Shut My Doe podcast, where we stand geeked up about something.